Hello guys, Super Mazaku here to give you guys the all forms of the 6 Rinnegan that we have seen in the Naruto series. Now before we start here, I will admit I do not have the best pronunciation. See how I was just not good? I am Haitian. It's hard, but I'm doing my best. But nonetheless, let's hurry up and get on to this list. This list is not rated from weakest to strongest. I repeat, this list is not rated from weakest to strongest, just as the 10 Rasengan video was not rated from weakest to strongest. Now let's get to the base Rinnegan, the one that we're definitely most familiar with. This Dojutsu was first introduced into the series, I believe, around, wow, has it been 10 years? No, it's been 9 years, because actually no, it's been 10 years. Naruto Shippuden, because we did see the Rinnegan when we first seen the Akatsuki gathering. Now we done seen some amazing jutsu such as the outer path, the inner path, all these other fucking paths, Ashura path. The thing is damn near amazing. We seen most of its potential funny by somebody who didn't really originally have it, which was Nagato. When the pains did attack the village and Nagato used it during the 4 Great Ninja War. We know what this jutsu can do, and it's devastating. And I do have reason to believe that even though the Rasengan, the base Rasengan, the baseless, 6 rings or 10 rings, I believe that even like Madara and Hagoromo still have different Rinnegans, even though they both are the same ones based on the jutsus that we have seen between these two. Such as Hagoromo using the jutsu to somehow open up Kaguya's dimension, and Madara using, I believe it's called like Renboku, when he attached change to the tail beast to catch him. And I feel like when you do get this version of the Rinnegan, as far as the intel of what it does, I believe that automatically comes to you. That gives me reason to believe that, because Obito, when he got to Jubi power, he somehow gained all of the knowledge. So maybe it's something more about the eyes that we really don't even know about. But, the Rinnegan is by far one of the most overpowered, now, and I mean overpowered as in unfair things in Naruto Shippuden, to the fact that it's kind of an ass pull for somebody to really beat it. Once they confirmed that this can rip souls out, it was like, okay, come on now, so like, come on now, no. But let's go ahead and get to a second version of the Rinnegan. Not one of my favorites, but we have Momoshiki's Rinnegan, the Rinnegan that is unique to him. And Momoshiki was introduced into the series in 2015 with Boruto Naruto the movie as one of the main villains. And he is so old, I believe he's over 1,000 years old, because that's how old is Kaguya. I think she is 1,000 years old. Yeah, they did say over 1,000 years ago, because he was aligned with Kaguya and somehow still lived throughout that entire process, which kind of makes me think the Sasuke have eternal youth. I mean, at least only him and maybe Kaguya, because they was in this dimension for 1,000 years, and Hagoromo somehow aged. So I think it's because Hagoromo was half human, where that age come from. But as far as Kaguya, Kinshiki, Momoshiki, I believe that if left alone, the Sasuke, they're still pure clan, they can go and live forever, because technically he's not a human. So here's Rinnegan. What it does is just really deciphers people's chakra. You throw anything at it, it doesn't even matter. It'll absorb it, which he stated, and he can make a jutsu, that same jutsu, on a much grander scale, and can create an unlimited amount of them. Proof of this when he created the truth-seeking balls, and how he somehow captured Naruto and brought him to the other dimension. As far as that, anything else he could really do, whatever a basic Rinnegan could do, which is the 6 paths, the whole outer path, Asura path, etc. Even though he wasn't seen using it, but it's already stated that anybody with Rinnegan can do it. So after that, it's just more of how unique your Rinnegan is. Now, as far as unique Rinnegans go, that does bring me to the next Rinnegan. Because by the way, as we know, Momoshiki's, his Rinnegan can just suck shit in and push it out. Pause. Now, Sasuke's Rinnegan, as I said, unique versions of Rinnegan. As every Rinnegan, his Rinnegan could do the 6 paths. We already know about this. This is something that we already been confirmed, and that he utilized himself. They have in the games, and they have him using the Chibaku Tensei. He used the 6 paths Chibaku Tensei with the help of Naruto. But Sasuke's unique Rinnegan allows this man to teleport, aka swap, with absolutely any object. And only problem I have about this is just that it's in a certain range. I mean, if you were to just expand the range a little bit, because it's a Rinnegan. So it was like, okay, maybe if they did this like as far as he can see, I can understand that. But when he first did it, was only in a certain range. But no, of course, it's time for the long. Sasuke not only mastered that, and then he could create the swap teleportation jutsu in a longer range. He somehow, and they still did not explain this. And although Sasuke is one of my favorite characters, it still doesn't make any sense because, as Madara said, this traces back to the Mega Sharingan. Each one has its own unique thing. So anything Rinnegan related can somehow be like an advanced version of what your Mega had. Sasuke showed no signs of any space-time manipulation at all, but he somehow figured out a way to open up Kaguya's dimension for unknown reasons. Nobody ever explained this, not Kishimoto or his sub-writer who's writing the Boruto manga. This is still unexplained in this series. I like Sasuke a lot, but I feel like if you do something like that, the power is cool, but it really needs an explanation, or else it's kind of an asshole. And this is coming from a Sasuke fan. It's an asshole if you do not explain this. And I've been saying this for 2 years, but nonetheless, that's what makes Sasuke's Rinnegan special. Was first it was the swap thing, and now he can actually go into Kaguya's dimension. And the only thing that we know that really could actually go into Kaguya's dimension was the Rinne-Sharingan. But let's bring that to a step before with the incomplete Rinne-Sharingan. Sorry for tripping over words there. Now, the Rinne-Sharingan, when Madara and Obito first summoned the Jubi, they stated that it is incomplete and it was not full powered. So the almighty Rinne-Sharingan that we were hoping for, that would have made the Infinite Tsukuyomi activate a lot sooner, was not present, but a version of it was, which would be the incomplete version of the Rinne-Sharingan with only 6 Tomo. It looks very identical to Sasuke's advanced Rinnegan. Now, the game states Sasuke's Rinnegan's Rinne-Sharingan. Guys, please undermine that. Sasuke's Rinnegan is just a Rinnegan. But the 6 paths, or at least 6 Tomo on Sasuke's Rinnegan, makes it very identical to the one that we see here on the Jubi. Because it's literally the same thing with different color. You just added Momoshiki's color to the incomplete Rinne-Sharingan. But if Sasuke's regular Sharingan can go ahead and go into Kaguya, as I mentioned, it should be no reason that the actual Rinne-Sharingan, even if it is an incomplete version, should be able to do the same thing. So as far as the powers, we really don't know. We just know it's powerful because of what it is. 10 Tails Rinne-Sharingan, one of the most powerful Dojutsus in the world, but it is an incomplete version, but most likely it can still go into Kaguya's dimension. Now, speaking of Rinne-Sharingan, let's bring the complete version into hand. Now, this is probably Madara's biggest missed opportunity. Madara had the entire world in his hands, and he chose to fuck around, all because he had the Rinne-Sharingan. Now, I think it kind of alters the mind, because when it does appear, it's not in the eye sockets, it's on the forehead. So I believe like it interacts with the brain more, because as they say, Kaguya became a demon after she had the Rinne-Sharingan. Madara, well, he became even more cocky than he already was, because he was cocky before, but he was cocky whooping ass. As soon as he got the Rinne-Sharingan, it was like, nah, fuck it, I don't care anymore. I'm Madara. And then he got siphoned by Black Zetsu. He gave him the reverse flash treatment, which kind of sucks. But as far as the Rinne-Sharingan, it's already safe to assume it could use any Rinnegan jutsu that we've ever seen. It's the Rinne-Sharingan, the most powerful Dojutsu and Kekkei Genkai in the entire Naruto verse. Strong enough to alter 5 different dimensions at an instant. Now, as Sasuke's Rinnegan, we know he can go into the dimension, but he needs to create a portal first, which costs a whole bunch of chakra, and then he needs to jump through it. Kaguya does it instantly because of the Rinne-Sharingan, and then it could be 5 different dimensions in a matter of seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is the difference between Sasuke's Rinnegan and Kaguya's Rinnegan. So, actually, also Kaguya's Rinne-Sharingan could create earth-shattering truth-seeking ball, which she have done before, but Naruto and Sasuke didn't get out of dimensions. So technically, this stroke is jutsu other than a Sharingan can be considered planetary, and it would be the only planetary jutsu in Naruto, because they say that this would literally wipe out everything in existence. So it would have destroyed that planet, and Naruto Sasuke then escaped that dimension, and then that whole thing blew up, which kind of makes sense because in the Boruto movie, when Sasuke did go to dimensions when he's fighting Kinshiki, or when he brought Naruto to the other dimension, Momoshiki. No, he brought Boruto to the dimension Momoshiki had Naruto, excuse me. And as we noticed, that same dimension they was in before, which blew up, we never really seen that anymore. So that's even, further assumption to assume that this had destroyed that portion of Kaguya's dimension. So the Rinne-Sharingan is definitely not a jutsu to be fucked with. Now let's get to the last Rinnegan. Last but not least, but to my personal, this is a very disappointing and a useless Rinnegan. We have the gold Rinnegan. For you guys who do not know, have not read, the Boruto manga came out, I believe, August or maybe July 2016. In recent chapters, Momoshiki took a different form that he has in the movie. So in this this manga version form of Momoshiki, the form looks badass. I will never, deny that. And once he absorbs Kinshiki, instead of having that big, bulky, red skin looking Halloween costume, motherfucker, he gets this He gets this badass. I don't even know it looks like a white devil with like black paint. It looks phenomenal. And it's quite sad because they even give him a new Byakugan and a new Rinnegan, a golden Byakugan, which is pretty cool. I mean, it's not better than Tensegan, but it's pretty cool. And they gave him a three gold Rinnegan. Now, for you guys who know Mazaku, y'all know gold is absolutely my favorite color. So I marked the hell out when I seen this. I was like, holy shit just got real. But no, the best thing he did with it was create an enhanced version of the Shadow Projection Jutsu that even rendered Naruto and Sasuke useless. But that's it. After that, this dude went on and got killed by the same shit twice. And it's like, it's like same thing with the martyr. Don't even have this dude complete his true form if you just gonna, just murk him afterwards. Stop feeding these Naruto characters to Cena. John Cena just buried Momoshiki and Madara, which is Naruto Uzumaki. And it sucks. It's like, you gave these guys these new badass forms, and it looks badass. Get the fans all hype. Nope, we're not going to have them use a single jutsu of this shit. Let's kill them off. And that's why the Golden Rinnegan is the most disappointing thing to me in Naruto history. It's an absolute waste of time. Sure, it's more powerful than regular Rinnegan and Momoshiki's Rinnegan, but it's like, what did you do with it? All you did was power up and then you died. So Momoshiki, very big disappointment. I was hoping to see a lot more, but fortunately we cannot, and the Golden Rinnegan will forever cease to exist and will never be brought back again unless Kawaki does some ass pull shit. But that was it, the 6th version of Rinnegan. If I had tripped up on words, I know I did. I apologize. I will get better at this. In all fairness, not to make excuses, I'm kind of sick right now. I literally have like 2 Tylenols right next to me. You can hear my nose is stuffed up. But that's it. That's every single Rinnegan we have to offer in the Naruto series. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all of that good.